So we are just so pleased that you're here. Welcome to the Canadian Artists Book Symposium, our first. My name is Alison Judd. I'm faculty. Yes. Well done. I'm faculty in the Printmaking Publications Department here at OCADU. And I would like to begin by acknowledging with a land acknowledgement. And so OCAD University is on the ancestral territories of the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Haudenosaunee, the Anishinaabeg, and the Huron-Wendat, who are the original owners and custodians of the land upon which we live, work, and create. So we are very excited to welcome you to OCADU, the OCADU Library. This is the Library Learning Zone. And of course, the Printmaking and Publications Department, which is across the road, and you're all welcome to go over. We will have a formal tour, but you can also just go over if you like. So I would like to also thank everybody who's helped make this happen quickly, and Andrew Huot, of course, bookbinder and educator, Elijah Harrison, fourth year OCAD student, who will introduce themselves later. Marsha Taichman, who's our art and design librarian somewhere in the audience, who will be giving a tour of the OCADU collection. Heather Evelyn, who is the coordinator of the Learning Zone, who has helped us manage this space. Majio, who's our coordinator of special projects here at OCADU, who is always so helpful. And of course, our T department of Omar and Nick, who do the magic. So that's great. So thank you all for making this happen. And of course, a big thank you to all the artists who've come, a few from quite far away. We appreciate it, and we're so glad that we can gather together and that we do have some of this in person. So we hope this day is informative and inspirational, nourishing. We all need some nourishment, and exciting, and perhaps the beginning of something that we can do again. So thank you very much. Over to Andrew.
Hi, I'm Andrew Huot. I'm a book artist, a bookbinder, and conservator in Scarborough on the east end of Toronto. I operate Big River Bindery, where I conserve and bind books for others, as well as work on my own artwork. I've taught around Toronto in a number of institutions, including here at OCAD as a sessional instructor. I was so excited to see the response to our call when we decided to put this together. We were a little worried there'd only be kind of more committee and speakers than audience, but I'm happy that's not the case. This really started over just a coffee between Alison and I, and we were kind of talking about artist books and how there wasn't a whole lot of kind of information out there or acknowledgement of the work that are being made by artists in the book form. And then soon we joined with Marsha from the OCAD library, and Elijah, who's a student here in criticism and curatorial practice, and it has a minor in printmaking and publications department. So I think we put together a great team to put this together. For those online, we'll be using the same Zoom link all day. So if you have to step out, just log in the same way. We'll stop the streaming during the lunch and tour session midday and the coffee break in the afternoon, but we'll be starting them up soon after. And we hope you come back after the breaks if you've logged off. This presentation is a webinar online, so you won't be able to ask any questions live, but you can use the Q&A area in Zoom to ask questions, and we'll try to repeat those questions if there's time at the end of the talks. For those of you in person, we have three options after lunch. So lunch, you can use, of course, the Grange. There's plenty of food options out there. Queen Street is not far away. If you want to come back at noon, you can tour the OCAD Library Special Collections and some of their materials. You can take a tour of the Printmaking and Publications Department here at OCAD, or you can spend some time. Some of the artists were nice enough to bring some physical examples of the books, and we'll have those in the side of the room here. And I think that does it. So thank you again for joining us today. We're really excited to have the artists talking about their work and to have you joining us to hear it. And now I'll turn it over to Elijah to introduce our first presenter.